Hi guys, today we will see about Turing Machine multiplication. So this is the input tape. Okay, so I have represented this problem like this. So I have taken 1 to represent operands and 0 as the separator here. So here I am going to do 2 into 3. So as you know, like this is the multiplication is the repeative addition. So the result I am going to get is 6, right? So 2, I am going to use 2 ones to represent this 2 and 3 ones to represent this 3. And what I am going to do is, I am going to copy and paste this 3 ones twice. So I will get this as the answer. Right? So I am going to copy this operand. So let me explain. This is operand 1 and this is operand 2. So I am going to copy and paste this operand twice here because I am having 2 ones here. So as many number of operand 1 is here, that many times I am going to copy it over here so that I will have the result on this place. Okay. So 0 is a placeholder to separate operand 1 and 2 and the operand 2 on the result. B is a placeholder. Okay. So let us start here. Let me start with the Q0. From Q0 I am looking this 1. So I am looking this 1. Replace that by B and move right. Why I am replacing that by B? To tell that this is being processed. Okay, so let me put it here. So I will be on Q1. So from Q1 what I look 1. When I look 1, I need not do anything because my motto is to copy this over here. So put 1, replace that with same 1 and move right ahead. And when I move here, I am looking this 0. So to tell that I have been come out of this operand 1, let me change the state. Let me go to Q2 when I look 0. So when you look 0, replace that by 0 and move right. Okay. So I am on Q2. Q2 you are looking 1. So from Q2 when you look 1, I am going to copy this and paste it over here. So from Q2 I am looking 1. In order to say that I have copied this, I am using a placeholder called Y. So replace that 1 by Y and move right. So I am replacing that by Y and move right. Okay. So move right. When you move right, change this state because I have copied. So change this state. When you move right, you are looking 1. We need not do anything. So replace that 1 by 1, move right. And again when it comes here, again you are looking 0. So 0, even here we need not do anything. Replace 0 by 0, move right. When you look B, I am going to replace this B by 1. I have to replace this B by 1. So what you are going to do is, when you look B, replace that by 1, move left because after this everything is blank here. Right? So we need not go over here. So we should come back and copy this and over here, copy this over here. So we are moving left. When you move left, you look 0 here, right? So to represent that I have already copied, I am changing the state. From Q0, when you look Q4, I mean when you from Q4 when you look 0, again you need not do anything. 0 by 0, move left. When you look 1, again you need not do anything. 1 on 1, move left. When you look Y, you are replacing 0 by 0, moving left. And from Q4 you are looking 1, replacing 1 by 1, moving left. Here replacing 1 by 1, moving left. When you look Y, which means we have come to the state where you need to copy and paste, right? So when you look 1, you have to copy this and paste here. We have already placed this 1 here, right? So we need to copy and paste here. This one we have already done, right? So copying this one and pasting it over here, we have already done. So what I am going to do is I am going to repeat it. So you can repeat this, replace Y by Y and move right. When you look here, you replace this Y by Y and move right. and when you move right, change the state to Q2. When you change the state to Q2, what it happens is this loop repeats until this copy and paste is being done. Okay, so again when you look from Q2, what you can look 1 and replace 1 by 1, move ahead. You will be on Q3, replace 1 by 1, 0 by 0 and 1 by 1. You will be looking B. When you look B, replace that B by 1. Again B by 1, move left. Look 1. You are looking 1 now on Q4. Replace that 1 by 1, move left. You are looking 0 on Q4. Replace that 0 by 0, move left. Again 1. Replace that 1 by 1, move left. You are coming and looking here Y. When you look Y, change the state to Q2 and move right. So here you will look Q2 and replace that by Y, move ahead. So you will copy this over here. So this one done, right? Now what you are going to see is the first copy and paste is done. Now what we have to do is we have to do the second one, right? Second one or third one, depends on your operand one. So here after this I have already replaced this 1 by 1. No, I have to replace, I have to make it as fresh so that the second set can be done. No, so what I'm going to do is, after this completion, come here. So when you do this Y by Y on, when you look, let us assume like all the 3 are being done. Okay, so when you come on Q4, this space would have been done. Replacing 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 0 by 0, you will be going to, you will be on Q4, and when you look this Y, you will be moving to Q2. You will be moving to Q2. When you look 1 over here, from Q2, when you look 1 here, you have certain options to replace 1 by Y and moving forward. But what you look is, from Q2, you are looking Y here. Okay, so from this state, when this Y on Y, when you look into this, when you look Y on Y, and you from Q4 on Y, you will be moving to Q2. Now this Q2 looks 0. Instead of looking 1, if there is 1, it has some operations to do. But now we are looking 0 here. So what I am going to do is, when there is a 0, which means this first item, first set that this copy and paste is done, which means this, right? So now I am looking 0 here. So what I am going to do is, when it is a 0, move to another state, replace 0 by 0, move left. Replace 0 by 0, move left, and change the state as Q5. So I will be on Q5 and looking Y here. So we can now replace this placeholder by original operator, replace 1, Y by 1, move left. Okay, until you see this Y, replace this Y by again 1 and move left. So when on this process, you will look this 0, right? Keep moving on left, you will see this 0. Once you see this 0, change your state, stating that this is being done, that is replacing has been done. So change the state as 0, 0 by 0, move left, because we need to look for the first operand. Move left. So I am changing the state as Q6. Now from Q6, when you look 1, replace that 1 by 1, move left. Why? Because we are not sure that after this we are going to have B or 1. If it is the first move that we done. From the 0, from the separator, the first move that we done. So here I am looking 1. I am not sure what is that I am going to have here. Okay. So move 1 by 1, move left. If you look B there, which means nothing is after this, even at all, if something is there, we have processed it. So B by B, move right. B by B, move right. Once you did this, I am going to look it here. So what I am going to do is, I am going to replace, or I need to replace this 1 by B, copy one time this over here, right? So the action repeats, right? So go here. So you can look into this. Again it looks from Q0 you are looking 1, replacing that 1 by B, move ahead, you are on Q1 looking 0, 0 on 0, move right. Now we have replaced that by 1, right? So here you will look 1, 0 by 0 you will be on Q2, you are looking 1 here, replace 1 by Y, move right. You are again looking 1, replace 1 by 1, move right, 1 by 1 move right, 0 by 0 move right, and when here again ones will be there, right? Instead of we have replaced this b's by ones, so again 1 will be there. You will be moved until here. So once you look the first b, replace that b by 1, move left. So again you will be on Q4. From Q4 replacing 1 by 1, zeros by zeros, you are moving left. Once you see this y, until this y. So once you see this y, move right and moving to this subroutine for copy. So this is subroutine for copy, and this is the processing of operand 1, and this is subroutine for copy. So in exam if your question is like use multiplication with the subroutine or even subroutine, you can use this. You can process something like 3 by 3 or 1 by 3 and check. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.